Hey boys, welcome back to the second part in this first test match series against England? No, against India, as we're coming out for the second knock. And it's looking like a pretty even contest, honestly. A little bit of a recap for that first part of the test match. We got 20 with the bat, I think, around 20, and we did pick up 5 wickets, but the overall scores, I think, were pretty similar for both first innings. We're coming out with 3 for 122 on the board. Maxwell, actually we trailed still by a little bit, so India did outpoint us in the first dig. So we're gonna have to, we are gonna have to dig in here and try to get a fairly big score here. Is that one? I think that was put down. I think we got a little tickle on that, and the keeper has dropped us, which is very, very, very fortunate. I will say that, as that one is tried to flick away, just gonna come off the pad. And we're in at the most annoying time where, and we got to expect this. The Indian team obviously has some quality spinners and quite a few spinners as well. So we're in with the spinners in tandem here. Ashwin 2 for 20 is bowling well, but yeah, very, very annoying. I'd much rather come out with the pace on, but that's what we got to deal with. But thankfully, they have left that square leg just open, just for an easy work too every single time. As soon as he sprays it a little straight, easily just flick it away, or also we can get down on one knee and go for the sweep shot. It's just a fairly I don't know what that was. I think I was going for the sweep, but because the ball was outside off, he went for the freaking helicopter shot. I don't know what on earth that was. As this time we just play it through the offside. Actually beats the fielder, so we're going to pick up a sneaky single. But yeah, trying to work into the innings. Like I said, we have to be pretty careful with the spin. As soon as it's over pitched, we can go for the sweeps. As this one, this one is just going to skew away for 4. Who knows? Who knows how it goes down there? It's still the one weird thing about this game, those when you do a reverse sweep, but it's on the leg side or the off. I don't know, dude. I don't know why it goes like that, but it's very weird. We'll take the 4 runs though. We'll take that all day. As this one's gonna get flicked away. Almost a run out. Direct hit, we probably were gone, but thankfully the ball was just a little bit away. Pick up another 2. So we're going along nicely. Glenn Maxwell up the other end, 43 off 53. So a little bit of a counter attack as this one just flicked up in the air. Gee whiz. I think I actually pressed the wrong button and went for a big hit. Thankfully I mistimed it badly enough that it just plugged. As this time we go up and over that man in close. Like I said, there's massive gaps out there. Just anything. This one it wasn't a bad ball. It was outside off, but we were able just to get enough bat on it. Pretty safe shot, really. If we mistime it badly enough, the fielder is there. But yeah, anything out of the middle or anywhere near the middle, it's gonna go. So yeah, the field is nice for the way we play the spin, especially. It's that time we actually block the ball, which, and again, a little block. You know, I was really trying to focus this innings, because we're in a tough spot, and this is the first. That's a good shot, hit powerfully. Could come back for 3, and we are going to push Maxwell there, who has got his 50. But yeah, it's the first test match in this series. I think it's a 4 or 5 game series. So you know, we have to fight here. We have to dig in and try to get the lead. We do have a 33 run lead, but we need to push that to a couple hundred at least. I would imagine. The pitch does look very good still. As this time we actually used a little finesse shot, the R1 I think it is, just to guide it into that gap, because the man on the boundary, and then there's a massive gap. There's no one from like mid on to like a very sort of weird spot behind the keeper there. I don't know what, he's like really straight or really fine, but also shallow. All we have to do is just hit it into that gap well, now they've wisened up and they've changed the field, which is good. The AI definitely has improved with the field placings. I know you can get away with that as we come down the pitch, being in the flight, but we'll take that. We'll take another couple of runs off the outside edge. It was actually, I mean, that's good cricket. That we used our feet, but it was a good ball. It was just a little bit short, and it turned a little bit, got the outside edge. It was good stuff all around. But yeah, I like it that they wisened up, they changed the field, and yeah, it's definitely something that it's improved a lot in the cricket games. Like, I know the field placings would just be ridiculous in previous games, and they wouldn't actually plug the spots you were hitting. So right here, like they've gone all leg side, which is, I mean, we've scored pretty much all our runs on that side of the pitch, so it makes sense. Still, good batting. We've still been able to pick the gaps and pick up a couple of twos, even with the field. So it's 37 now. We're approaching that 50. As this one is over pitch, but we can't quite get it through. That was a good chance to actually hit some runs through that vacant offside, but didn't quite get hold of it, as we do get some pace on the ball, which is very, very nice. Starts out with a short one there. It was a bit of a slow ball. Didn't quite time it, but again, hit it well enough to pick up a couple. But it's good. 43 off 39. Obviously, you know, slowed up a little bit, but taking our time here. The pace is back on, so chance to score a little bit more freely. As that one again short. I completely misjudged where that was going. I should just played a regular pull shot, but I went for I don't know. I was trying to be a little clever with the cut, and it was down leg side. So silly play. As we sneak a single there, as we move on to 44 here. That one played through the gap. Beautiful shot. It's not quite going to race away, but pick up another couple. We've been dealing in twos this whole innings. We're going to be pretty exhausted by the end of this, but you know, thankfully we got Glenn Maxwell up the other end, who is probably one of the better, you know, runners in the game. Quick between the wickets, but this time played to that fielder. So yeah, we're looking to get that 50. Hopefully go on and get a big one, because yeah, we still, you know, the lead is getting up there, but we need a big knock. Honestly, we can't leave it to the tail enders, who hopefully will score some runs, but myself and Max will have to be the guys, as that one almost goes for 4. It just gets flicked back, so we're gonna get 3 runs, move on to 49. As comes in here, bowls a short one, and we go after it. It's a good shot too. It's going to be 4. We only needed a single, but you know, when we get a short, we go after it. 53 off 45. Only 3 4s in this whole innings, which that's always like the most pleasing thing when you get a decent score and it's only like a couple of boundaries. It's obviously nice to hit 4s and stuff, but the fact we've worked the ball so well, picked up a lot of 2s, a couple of 3s, but yeah, just the fact we've, just worked it around nicely, picked the gaps. That's, you know, that's the more pleasing part about the innings so far. So, yeah, but it's only halfway done. Obviously, we want a big score here. That one's short and just smoked over point. That's almost 6. That was absolutely crunched. It was just, again, he's bowling pretty slow in general. Like, I don't know if it's technically a slow ball or he's just a slow bowler, but this one is just nailed. No pace on the ball, but we just made all the pace with a powerful shot. That felt good. That felt good to get out of the middle, as this one has worked away. Straight to the fielder though. But yeah, that was just smoked over point. It was a beautiful shot. Usually the cut shots are pretty poor. This one, again, he's bowling short. Ishant this time. He's a bit more pace on it, which I do like. Sort of that guy before who was bowling like 110. Like, that sort of, it's a tricky sort of pace, but when Ishant comes back on, crank it up, it feels better, especially the pull shots like that one. Timed beautifully, hit in front of square leg. So you know you're hitting the pull shot well when you're hitting it in front of square leg. This one even bigger. Is that 6? Not quite. It's, again, just the touch is beautiful. We are just absolutely crunching these short balls now. Our confidence is sky high, and I bring this down to playing really well against the spinners, and now we get the rewards. Ishant, again, he's bowling short. A little bit, I don't know, a bit of stubbornness from Ishant, I think, maybe. Gets hit for a couple of beautiful shots, and then I guess he's trying to just peg us back. You know, probably a little frustrated with the play, but as this one over pitched, and I went after it, hit it straight over the bowler's head. Not the prettiest looking shot, but got enough on it to go for 4, and really started to motor. 73 now, Maxwell 64. But yeah, like I was gonna say, I tested, as that's a beautiful shot. Beautiful looking shot. But I attested to the sort of the patience we showed against the spinners. You know, we didn't play silly. I played the ball on its merits. I hit the gaps, and we got our confidence up. We saw the spinners off, and now we're rewarded with some nice pace bowling. They have now brought Hashwin back on for Ishan, but you know, we are now. Actually, no, I know what happened. As you see, I'm now on 94. We obviously skipped like 10 to 20 runs, and I don't know what actually happened. I think I must have some of it must have like not recorded, because I was like, what happened? I was like, it just skipped. So I don't know. I must have like stopped recording for a second, and I must have like, thankfully I picked it back up. So we didn't miss the whole the whole innings, but we come back out here. So yeah, we didn't miss potentially getting the 100 or getting a massive score. We only missed like 10 or 20 runs, which is not too bad. So 95 off 79. A couple of wickets on it. Oh, disappointing. Is this one is just crunched. Oh jeez, that's the way to bring up 100. Just an absolute monster. Bumrah is just taken downtown. Charged him and got the perfect ball to go along with it. 101 of 80 deliveries. So, you know, that is just quality. And this shot is just smoked. Absolute glorious. What a way, what a way to bring up the ton. But yeah, as you see, a couple of wickets. Obviously, Maxwell has got out, and Hanscom as well. So yeah, that's a little bit worrying, as this one is squatted away. I don't know why I didn't sneak the single, but that's all right. So yeah, we need to be careful here. We don't want to get bundled out, because it's looking a little bit touch and go. Obviously, the tail enders can hold the bat, but we need a little bit. Should we go for it? You know, put the foot down a bit, try to score some quick runs, or just keep playing with the tail? Is this one we're not going to get a chance to? Unfortunately, I felt pretty hard done by right here. It wasn't. I really didn't go for I didn't go for a filthy slog or anything. Just, you know, a powerful drive down the ground, a little bit on the up. A pretty simple catch. Bit unfortunate. I was really looking to actually dig in and get a big one, but didn't happen. And unfortunately, the tail enders didn't do a fantastic job. So get bundled out there. We come in with India 1 for 98. Seemingly the game is all but gone. We're gonna need something very, very special to bring this one back. What do they need to get? They only trail by, I think it was 167, or was that what they need to score? I think they only need 167. If it comes up again here, yeah, the target is, so they only need, what, 69 runs. So yeah, it's looking a little dicey. We're gonna have to spin a bit of a web here. It's not looking great. We're into our third over. We're keeping it tight, as this one is flicked over the infield. I thought for a second a chance for a catch, but he's hit it well enough. There's a boundary. So yeah, they're cruising here, India. Unfortunately, we just couldn't quite make the most of our opportunities. And the first innings, I think we were on top of the ball, but we just couldn't quite bundle them out. And they got more runs than they probably should have, which has left us behind the 8 ball here. And yeah, this there we go. They win by 8 wickets. A fairly dominant victory, unfortunately. As you see there, Ashwin, man of the match. He got 4 in the first, 3 in the second innings. We picked up 5 for, we got 100. I mean, we had a pretty stellar game. Not much else we could have really, as you see there, actually, yeah, we got bundled out pretty poorly in that first innings. India were able to make 300, which put us on the back foot. None of them really stood up, but yeah, a lot of their middle to tail enders scored big runs. And yeah, we got 5 wickets. But the second innings, a big 100. No one else really stood up. Maxwell went good. Pat Cummins got a few, but then the rest of the guys fell away. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is the first game of this test match series. Hopefully we can bounce back. Make sure to like, and I'll see you in the next one.